Hi, I'm Beth with TB Properties Buys Land. In the last several videos, we have been discussing the real estate market and how it may impact you as a land seller in getting your property ready to list on the market. We discussed how long you may expect for your property to sit on the market before it goes under contract. We discussed what might delay the sale of your property once it's under contract. We also discussed a few ways in which you might be able to speed up the sale of your land so that yours is not the property that's sitting out there on the market for 6 months, a year, 18 months, or maybe you just keep dropping the sale or the listing of your price, until you're not making the value that you think it's worth. Okay, so we want you to avoid that. Today, we're going to discuss another way in which you can speed up the sale of your vacant land. And this is to consider hiring a vacant land realtor. When you're selling your house, most of the time you're going to have a realtor. They prep your house, they take the pictures, they get it ready, they schedule the showings and make sure that they're able to sell your property quickly. Now, when selling land, it's a little bit different. Your land may be way out there. It may be difficult to find. People who want to see your property may want to get out there, but there's no address. Most vacant land properties don't have an address just yet. So you want to make sure that you've got a realtor who's going to represent you well and be able to show off your property and make it appealing to potential land buyers. Now, it's important to recognize that not all realtors are the same. Some realtors will represent vacant land, but they also sell homes. If they have the opportunity to show a $250,000 home, $500,000 home, or your $50,000 piece of land, what do you think they're going to spend their time on? They're going to make more money selling the home, okay? So they're probably not going to put as much time into selling your property, listing it, okay? So getting out in the city to sell a house is easier and more convenient. It's less dirty. There's less risk than driving out maybe an hour or so and tromping around in the mud or in the dirt to show a property. Okay, there's a lot of time and effort that it takes in order to sell land. So you want to make sure that you find a land realtor. Make sure they're good. Check out their pictures of their properties. Are they just, Google Earth videos Google Earth pictures, satellite images? Are there actual real pictures of the property? Are there drone shots? Is there a video? How well are they marketing your property? This is really, really important, okay? So that is a potential way for you to speed up the sale of your land. Now, it's not without a cost, okay? So when you are enlisting the help of a realtor to sell your home, oftentimes the split of commissions is 6% of the property sale, okay? Now, when it comes to vacant land, because your land is not as expensive as, say, a home, and because there's a lot of time and effort that goes into selling and marketing your property, they're going to charge 10%, okay? So recognize and factor this into your price. If your property is listed for, say, $100,000, that is that's $10,000 that's going to go to the realtors, okay? That's not counting your closing costs. So also factor in the survey cost, factor in the escrow fees, the title insurance that you as the seller have to pay for, recording fees, any of that. That's all going to be negotiable when it comes to selling. Also understand that you may have to drop the price of your property over time. Even with a really awesome realtor, you may have to do that in order to sell your property quickly. The longer your property sits on the market, the more people are going to want to offer you less money, okay? So you want to sell it quickly. You don't want it sitting there for very long. So again, no matter what that value is, they're going to take 10% off the top, on top of closing costs and all that good stuff. But that is a way to speed up the sale of your land. There is a faster way though. Consider selling your land to a real estate investor. That way you don't even have to worry about it being on the market at all. We buy off-market property and we pay in cash and we close quickly. Here at TB Properties Buys Land, we're not the same as other real estate investors. We will always close to the title company for your safety and for ours. Because we pay in cash, we are not waiting on a bank loan We don't have to find a buyer for your property before we're willing to pay for your property. We're going to buy your property outright. We close to a title company. We pay in cash. We're able to close in about a month to 5-6 weeks at the most, depending on title company, basically. But we're able to do that. That way you're not running the risk of your property sitting in the market for too long. You don't have to worry about what you're going to have to drop your property pricing to. You don't have to worry about paying a realtor. We cover all closing costs. So whatever we offer you is what you're going to get. You're going to walk away with that dollar value. But don't take our word for that. Reach out to us and ask questions. Talk to title companies that we've worked with. Check out testimonials of people who've worked with us and sold their properties to us. We're happy to work with you and answer any questions that you might have. Thanks again for listening, and I hope this helps you be able to sell your property and get it ready. Thanks again.